All right, we're gonna go to a No Kings rally here in the Upper West Side in New York City. Let's check it out. So going to the protest looks like there's a bunch of MAGA hats over there. And I guess they're there because Trump Tower is not far from there. But anyway, hopefully they won't stop or bother this protest because sometimes things can get unruly when you have two different sides clashing together. Looks like our group is over there. Got a little thing going on here. We the people, that's what it's all about. So this is actually pretty cool. I showed you this a little while ago, but I didn't realize it. This is all signed by people. And then they're gonna carry this because the march is gonna go through to Times Square. So what's this? I'm sorry.
Some comrades from Minneapolis coming through to just sort of describe the infrastructure that was developed to oppose Operation Metro Surge. I was there for most of it. Extremely sophisticated operation on the sort of like city residents' part. Huge courage and bravery. But I think the idea is just to think about what lessons what other cities can learn, what kinds of infrastructure we could have in place to prepare for something like that, or for something that's a little bit different. And also to just ensure that we have relationships. They're going nationwide, so this is just the New York stop. They're going to 26 cities, and so that we can be in better coordination when things like this happen again.
This is what they were talking about right here. All right, I think we're getting into the heart of this protest.
It's walking down the 34th Street and the first.
We're at the south end of Central Park on 5th.
Click off. Oh, there we go. We're going to move down the street here because it's just so packed up there we can't really get in, but there might be an opening down here. There's just a lot of people out here today, which is a good thing. One thing I want to say is, I used to know a lot of ICE. I see a lot of signs about ICE and how bad they are, and I used to, years ago, 10 years ago, I was on the grand jury when I lived in Maryland, and I had to meet a lot of ICE agents because, you're there for a year and a half on the grand jury and you're dealing a lot with some of the deportations and things like that. And back then, these guys were really nice, very respectful people who got rid of criminals, people who are doing bad things in our country and deporting them. And it's just sad now that ICE has just been destroyed, where a lot of those decent people are gone now because they left, and you got a bunch of thugs now that are hired that are doing really, really bad things, in my opinion, my humble opinion. And it's too bad because it's really given ICE a bad name. And so I'm not for defunding ICE because I think they do play a role, but I am for complete reforming it and getting all these thugs out and getting people who are actually qualified to be ICE agents, because it shouldn't be done the way it's being done. All right, we are near Carnegie Hall right over there, and there's a huge amount of the protesters right here. So that's a lot of people. Carl for King. All right, we're starting to move. Not exactly a huge pace, but we're moving. All right, you ready for this walk?
Yep, I think we're moving.
We are. About time. One thing I like about this protest, very loud, sorry about that, but it's that you got people of all different ages out here. It's really cool. Ho ho, Donald Trump has got to go. Hey hey, ho ho, Donald Trump has got to go. There's so many people, they're actually walking on the other street. It was just supposed to be 6th Avenue, but I guess they had a spill over to 7th over there. Yeah. So I guess just for the fun of it, we're going to go check out that other line that I just showed you, see what's going on over there. So it looks like they did shut this street down too. This is pretty impressive. Crazy, there's even messages. Here we are near Times Square. There's messages on all the big billboards here. Pretty cool.
First, yeah, that would be like random.
So I think we're going to finish up and we're going to walk back to our place. We don't live that far from here, but it was pretty cool. It was so good to see so many people out here today, and I'm hoping that the numbers are really big around the whole country, because, you know, sometimes you have to speak up for what you really believe in, and, you know, that's what we're doing here today, and we want to make sure that we get our country back. So hopefully we get a lot of people out here protesting, and actually our Congress people actually start listening to what's going on. Anyway, we'll see what happens.